everybody. Happy Friday. Woo! We made it through the end of the week. And isn't the weather gorgeous? Finally, it's warm. It's gorgeous outside. So welcome to Bootcamp class, everybody. My name is Leslie, and I am your Bootcamp instructor for today. And what we're going to do over the next 30 minutes is a quick Bootcamp Express class. We're going to have a little warm-up. We're going to have a little cool-down. And then we're going to have the bulk of class, which will be 3 rounds of 6 exercises that we're going to tackle today. So having said that much, what are you going to need for class today? Well, I'll tell you. You're going to need some water so that you can stay hydrated. You'll need comfortable clothing that you can move around in, appropriate comfortable footwear. You'll also need a space that's open and clear so that you can exercise. And you're actually going to need 2 pieces of equipment. If you have it, great. If you don't, guess what? Great. You can still work without them. One of them is one of these little mini bands that you can use. And actually, that's the only one that we're going to need. We're not going to need a flat band. Hey, Gil, good to see you, my friend. So yes, the only piece of equipment that you're going to need today is this band, and it looks like this, so you can kind of see. Just a nice small band. If you don't have one, that's okay. You can still do the workout without the band. The band just gives you some extra resistance to work against. All right, having said that much, itchy nose, I need to take my allergy, my Zyrtec. Let me look at what we got today and let me get the timer. All right, so let us go ahead and start with, I love jump rope. I don't know what the deal is lately with jump rope, but I love that particular move. So guys, take those arms, bring them into the side, glue them to your body. Let's see here. No problem, Gil. Got the message? No worries. Will do. So take those arms, glue them into your body so that you're isolating your bicep and that tricep, okay? Want to really get that bicep working. Can you guys see that? Really want that bicep to be isolated, and that's what happens when you pull it into your body and glue it to your body. Pull those arms in and jump rope. Ready, guys? Let me get the timer up. And timer, there it is. Add 1 minute to that. Go. So with the jumping of a rope, it's an imaginary rope, unless you have one, which is awesome. If you don't, it's still awesome. As you're jumping rope, things to think about. Always, always, always engage that core. Suck that belly button in. Lift that chest. Lift that chin. Open up your abdominal area so that your organs have room to work and you can engage those abs. Suck it in. Lift that chest. Arms in. When we're jumping, I want you to make sure that you're landing through your feet. Roll through your feet. Not just bouncing on your toes. Make sure you roll through those feet. That's really important. If you keep bouncing on your toes, you're going to end up getting those calves a little irritated with you. They're going to knot up. You're going to start getting cramps. Don't want that. So make sure you're rolling through that foot, using that whole foot. Good. Keep jumping, abs engaged, rolling through the feet, arms glued to the body, working both the bicep and the tricep. And now your jump roping has become a full body workout. Keep going, guys. 30 seconds to go. Grab that. That's it. Keep going. Keep jumping. Good. Make sure that you're landing with soft knees. Don't slam on the ground. Make sure that you're bouncing through those feet. Knees nice and soft while I'm talking. I'm going to angle this camera. Good. So we can see the floor. That's it, guys. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Keep jumping. Almost there. And let's hear it. There we go. All right, good job. So today we're going to do a little bit of everything. The first exercise, we haven't done this in a while, so let me demonstrate as best as I can. We're going to do a squat to a lateral lift. So the parts of the legs that we're working our quads, we're working our hammies, we're working our glutes, but we're also working the glute medius, which is right here on the side, okay? So with your squat, not too wide. Make sure you can see me. Not super wide, about shoulder width apart, toes pointed forward. and you're going to go into a squat. And then from here, lift to the side. Come back down, lift to the side. What I don't want to see, guys, is coming into the squat and then throwing yourself, throwing that leg. No, no, no. Squat, and from here, you are working this little muscle and you are lifting. Feel that squeeze in the side there, all right? We're working the glute medius because a lot of times when we sit so much, our glutes start to shut off, and that means other muscles start to compensate, and that's where you have things like lower back pain, shoulder strain, all because these guys turn off. So let's turn them back on, wake them back up. You ready? Go. All right, so again, keep those feet shoulder width apart, chest lifted, abs in. Go down into that squat. Really feel these quads here grabbing on the way down. Some glutes too. Take it as low as you can. On the way up, transition that weight over and lift straight to the side. Your leg will not go up high, guys. All right? That leg is just going to go maybe 2 or 3 inches off the floor. It looks higher here, but I promise you, I'm not even lifting my feet as much as this little notepad. 5 more seconds. Keep going. All right, good. You know what? I just realized, guys, I didn't tell you whether you were alternating or not. I apologize for that. So yes, you will. I think I demonstrated alternating, but it didn't come out of my mouth. So I apologize. When you do that exercise, the squat to the lateral lift, it is done alternating. Okay, exercise number 2, because we're going to wake up those glutes. From the side, chest is lifted. We're going to hinge at the hips. All right? We're going to hinge slightly forward. Supporting knee is bent. And can you see? Straight line from ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, head. From here, you're going to turn this leg out. And you're going to squeeze that glute and lift it. I'm not kicking or throwing. I'm squeezing the glute, which is lifting it ever so slightly. All my weight is right here on the standing leg. That back leg, once again, it's only coming off the floor a little bit. It's not a super high kick. That's not what we're doing. A little squeeze in that glute, lifting it just a few inches off the ground. Ready? We're going to do one leg at a time. Go. So this is not an exercise that's done super fast. Abs engaged, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. If it's too intense, if that muscle starts cramping up on you, switch legs. Good. Keep going. Work that one glute. Make sure you relax it fully between reps. Squeeze it, relax. Squeeze it, relax. Squeeze it, relax. Make sure your abs are pulled in to support that lower back. I don't want you throwing your back out into this exercise. Good, guys, almost there. Excellent work. All right, next up is going to be scissors. We haven't done this one in a while. This is an abdominal exercise, and we're not going to do it with the band. Just want you to lay down on your back. Good, you can see. Your legs are going to be lowered parallel to the ground as long as this lower back stays connected to the floor. So you're going to tilt your hips under so that that lower back is pressed into the ground. And from here, you're going to straighten your legs as low as they will go while the back is still pressed into the ground, and open, close. Some of you may need to do it up here. Some of you can bring it down until you're practically touching the ground. You choose the leg position that works for you. So you got a note here. It's a backwards battement. Yes, Gil, that's exactly what it is. It's a backwards battement. Good ballet terminology, friend. All right, you ready, guys? Let's work that scissors. Go. All right. Again, in and out with those legs. If you want to get a little extra juice out of this, you can think about and concentrate on your abduction and adduction. That's your inner and outer thighs. Pull it out. Open it up, close it up. And that's working the inner thighs and the outer thighs, as well as the lower abdominals. Good work, guys. Keep it moving. That's it. A few more seconds. 5 seconds to go. And I realized I told a little fib. We do need a second. There we go. We do need a second piece of equipment. I'm sorry, I didn't click when I was looking at this. If you have some sort of weight, these are my little flat weights here, flat plate weights, or you've got an actual dumbbell. Doesn't matter which one you have, but we're going to need them for 2 exercises, I think, here. So right now, we're working our deltoids, which are our shoulders, posterior. So you're going to have your hands flat in like an L position. It's a small movement. Just rotate it out, bring it back in. Rotate it out, bring it back in. Again, friends, small movement. This is nothing huge, all right? So I don't want this going on. Bring that arm in. We're helping to isolate. This is specifically to work the back of the arm, and it is a small movement. Look here, guys. Can you see that? Very small movement. Very small movement. But you want to feel the back right here and the shoulders. Squeeze that. Squeeze that. Got it? Let's do it. Go. If you don't have plate weights or dumbbells, you can still do this. Rotate that arm out. Bring it back in. Rotate it out. Bring it back in. And you can feel the posterior deltoid activating. And squeeze it. Good. Squeeze it each time you rotate that arm out. Squeeze it. Good. Squeeze it. Excellent. Keep going. That's it, guys. Squeeze it. Good. Keep going. Got 15 seconds. Checking this off. We got this. From here, we're going to do bicep curls. Technically, bicep triceps. A few more seconds, guys. Keep going. All right. From here, we're going to work bicep and tricep again by bringing those arms into the body. Okay, so I want your arms to literally touch your body. Almost as if you are squeezing your torso in between your upper arms. Bring them in and squeeze, all right? Keep them here. This is home. We don't want this part of the arm moving. We want to isolate this shoulder joint so that this is the joint, only joint that's working, which is going to help isolate the bicep and the tricep. From here, if you've got the plate weights or dumbbells, squeeze for the bicep, squeeze for the tricep. You guys need to work a little slow on this and really think, and you can do this without the weights. Again, bicep, tricep. Let's go. So guys, when you're doing this exercise, do it really slow because I want you to feel each muscle working. Curl it up, bicep. Extend it out, tricep. Feel each muscle working. And this is a great exercise to do with no weights, because if you do that mind-muscle connection, you can really feel the contraction. You don't need any weight. And I promise you right now, I'm doing this with no weights, and my biceps and my triceps are burning. But that's because I've learned how to isolate the movement and contract the muscle, really squeeze the daylights out of it with no weight. Good work, guys. Last one, lay on your stomach. We're going to do a little something for our back. I call this cobra lift. So you're going to lay on the ground. Toes are pointed. Palms are facing up toward the ceiling. Head facing down. And you're going to lift the upper body and bring it down. Lift the upper body. You're literally lifting the upper body and the arms and relaxing. Lifting the upper body and the arms and relaxing. Great little thing to think about when you're lifting that body up and lifting those arms. Imagine there's a pencil between your shoulder blades and you're closing those shoulder blades, folding them up to hold that pencil in place. All right, got it? Let's go. Clock is ticking. Good. Again, lift up. And when you're lifting up, guys, I don't want you to think about lifting up in terms of compressing your lower back. All right. I want you to think of lifting up in terms of if someone was pulling from the top of your head, you'd be making yourself longer and not compressing that lower back. So as you're lifting up, think about elongating your body out from the center of your torso, making yourself longer so that you're not compressing that lower back. Good work, guys. 10 seconds to go. Looking good, looking good. Good work, guys. Almost there. And there we go. All right, so a little extra talking today for some new movement. Get a sippy, and we're going to go through the last 2 rounds a little quicker. All right, first exercise on deck. I told you it was going to be quick. First exercise on deck is going to be that squat lateral lift. Ready, guys? Let's do this. So again, feet shoulder width apart, squatting down, lift, squat, lift, squat, lift. Good, guys. Take your time. Do not rush this exercise. You really want to feel those legs working. You really want to feel those quads engaging on the way down with the glutes too. And as you're coming up, you're feeling the glutes, the hamstrings. You're slightly transitioning over for balance with that lateral raise. Good. Last few seconds. Good work on that one. I like these compound movements. Excellent. All right. We're doing the second leg now. So again, it's like a backward bop mom. All your weight is balanced on this front leg. The leg is turned out a little bit. And lift it and squeeze. Ready, guys? Go. Unlike the bat mom, well, technically, anyway, you're not throwing the legs, guys. Right? Do not throw the legs. Control this and squeeze that glute. It's just a little lift, not very far off the ground. Squeeze that glute, relax it. Squeeze that glute, relax it. All on the same leg this time. For round 3, we'll alternate, which will get interesting because that will really force you to use your core for balance. Good. 15 seconds. Keep going, guys. Remember, keeping all this weight on that front leg. Squeeze. 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 That leg is straight. Don't let that kick start coming in. Keep that leg straight. Think of a piece of rebar that's going from your hip all the way down to your toe, and you got to keep that leg super straight. All right. On the floor, scissors. Ready? Counting it down. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Again, make sure that lower back is pressed into the ground. Don't let that lower back start arching up off the ground. Rotate those hips under. Push that lower back into the ground. And then those legs, only straighten them as low as you can keep that back pressed into the ground, which means your legs may have to come up here, maybe up here. Wherever those legs are, make sure that lower back is in the ground to protect your lower back. And open and close. You want to get a little extra juice out of them. Try and really feel the outer hips and the inner thighs working to open and close those legs. Good work, guys. Y'all are killing it. Excellent. All right. Next up, we're going to work those shoulders. Now, remember when we were doing this, I was really asking you to squeeze as you were rotating those arms out and feeling the posterior deltoid. Now I want you to squeeze it out, squeeze it in. Here on the outside, when you're bringing your arms in, the anterior deltoid. Ready, guys? Go. So you're feeling the back of the shoulder, the front of the shoulder, the back of the shoulder, the front of the shoulder. The anterior may be a little more tricky to feel. You can really feel the posterior when you rotate out. Anterior, not so much unless you've got some weight to play with. But just do the best you can, whether you've got the dumbbells, the plate weights, whatever you've got, as best as you can. Good. 15 seconds to go. Good work. Building those strong, sexy arms. Got summer coming soon. Remember, summer bodies are made in the winter. A few more seconds. Keep it going. Work those shoulders. Almost there, guys. Keep it going. Nicely done. All right. Next up, we're working bicep and tricep. Glue that arm to the side. All right. Again, we're gluing these arms. We don't want the shoulder getting involved. Then the bicep and the tricep aren't doing any work. Isolate this joint so that the elbow joint is the only thing that's working. That gets the bicep and the tricep working. Let's go. And again, you can do this exercise with no weights at all, as long as you've got that mind muscle connection, and really contract the tricep, contract the bicep, contract the tricep, contract the bicep. You literally can take the exercise this slow. You're going to get so much more out of the exercise, taking it this slow and really focusing on the contraction. You're going to feel the burn. You're going to truly feel the burn. And you're going to get so much more out of that than slinging those arms, getting the elbows and the shoulders involved. Nah. Take your time, guys. Slower is harder. Good work. Last one, cobra lift. On your bellies, hands facing the ceiling. Let's do this. Lift and squeeze. Relax. Lift and squeeze. Relax. Good. Lift and squeeze. Please make sure, guys, your shoulders aren't coming up to the ears. Keep those shoulders down. As much space as possible between your ear and your shoulder. Squeeze those shoulders. Lift that up. Good. Good work, guys. We're working that back. Working that back. That's it. 15 seconds. Excellent. Round 2. Going to take a second to get a little sippy after this, and then hit round 3. Quick cool down. Last 5 seconds. Keep going, guys. I'm liking your work today. Excellent. All right, let's get a sippy. I'll give you about 15 seconds. First exercise on deck will be the squat lateral raise, and we'll go again. One after the other. Go ahead and get on deck. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat lateral raise. Again, shoulder width apart. Good squat. Bring it up. Good squat. Bring it up. And again, your leg, it looks like it's coming off the ground super high on the video, but I promise you guys, it's only 3, 4, maybe 5 inches. It's not very high. Keep going. You're really going to feel it right here in the side of the hip and that butt cheek right there in the side. That's it. Keep going. Control it. Speed is not your friend here. Not on any of these exercises is speed your friend. Take it nice and slow. Focusing on form. Good job. All right. Alternating legs on this glute squeeze. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. We'll do 5 each side. Bring it in. Make sure that core is engaged. Leg out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Bring it in. Other side. Keep alternating. 5 squeezes each side. Good, guys. 15 seconds to go. Keep this going. Looking good. All right, last 10 seconds. Make this count. Really squeeze those glutes. Get them activated again. They just shut off from being sit upon all the time. So stand up. Wake up those legs. Good job. On the floor, scissors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All righty. Good work. Suck that belly button in. Lower back pressed into the ground to protect your lower back. Good, guys. 3 more exercises. We've got 5 minutes. Good. Again, keep that scissor going. This is not necessarily speed. I don't want you to do it really slow either, but not too fast. Control those legs. Good. Get those inner and outer thighs involved. Nicely done. Less than 10 seconds. We're going to transition on to that lateral deltoid, working the posterior. Okay, lateral rotation. So out and in. You ready? Go. And again, you want to think about the posterior delt, anterior delt. Posterior delt, anterior delt. What that means is the one back here, the one in the front. So you're working the front and the back of the deltoid. There are 3 little muscles there, anterior, medial, and posterior. So you're working all 3, but I want you to focus on the front and the back, the anterior and the posterior. Good work. Keep going. Really feel those muscles. They're small muscles, but you can feel that isolation. Really work for it, guys. Take your time and feel the muscles that I'm asking you to work. Feel them working. All right. Next up, bicep, tricep. Ready, guys? Go. Bicep, tricep. Bicep, tricep. And again, if you'll notice, the shoulder is not moving. The only joint that's moving here is that elbow joint, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep, bicep, tricep. Good, guys. 15 seconds. Keep working it. Really contract and squeeze. Bicep, tricep. You can do this one with absolutely no weight, and you're still going to work the daylights out of those arms. Good job, guys. All right, guess what's left? On the floor, cobra lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Lift that back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Lift that back, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades and push up. Okay? So you're squeezing your shoulder blades and you're also pushing those hands up. 2 things. Technically 3 because you're also lifting your chest. Good, guys. Work that back. Work that back. Yes. Good. Keep it going. Keep it going. Lift that chin up. Squeeze those shoulders. Push those hands back. All right. We're in the home stretch, guys. Excellent work today. Me likey, me likey. Woo! All right. We got 1.5 minutes. Let's stretch it out. Let's get those triceps. Arms up and over. Or some folks can do this, or you can push from the front. Doesn't matter. Let's really stretch out that tricep. Open it up. Fold those hands back. Let's really stretch out that forearm and the head of your bicep. Good, guys. All right, shake it out. Other side. Start with the bicep. Fold those fingers back. What that does, again, stretches out the forearm and the head of the bicep. Good. Feel that stretch. It's amazing. Good. Bring it up and over. Really stretch out that tricep. Good work today, guys. Nice isolation. All right. Shake it out. Thumbs up. Open up that chest. Good. Spread those fingers. Stretching out the pectorals a little bit. There we go. All right. From here, we're going to rock it back. Stretch out the back of the legs. Good work, guys. Bring it forward. Now, again, we never can stretch out as long as I would like us to. So I'm going to invite you to stay in your space. And once we conclude class, continue to stretch out on your own. Feet together, knees together. If you can, grab your foot to stretch out your quads. If you can't, This will still give you a gentle stretch in your quad. All right, we're at the bottom of the hour. Other side. Stretch out that quad. Good work, guys. All right, shake it out, shake it out. Stretch out to the side. Other side from here. Deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Great job on a Friday, you guys. Please stay in your space. Stretch out for a few more minutes and continue your cool down. Great work. Awesome work today. And I will see everybody on Monday. Have a fantastic weekend and have a wonderful, wonderful Valentine's, Galentine's, whatever you want to call it. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye.